appreciate everybody coming. It's good to have Tyler home. It's good to be back. It's good to see everybody again and feel everybody's strength and see what everybody's doing and what they're how they're getting along and all that stuff. That's just it's really cool, and that you guys would take time out of your Thanksgiving weekends to come here. Some of you guys have traveled a long way, and you mean a lot to Hannah and me and to our family. Yeah, Sharice, they did just come to visit us pretty much. Not. But we know that there was a big pull to have this happen this weekend, and again, we just appreciate what everybody did and appreciate everybody come together to share their beds and share their time and their talents and put everything together. And it is a pretty good time to be talking about Thanksgiving, to be very grateful. Some just dawned on me when Tyler was talking about how grateful I am to be a member of this church. You go to church. You know there will be Grandpa again someday. The plan of salvation is pretty cool. And I was reminded about how grateful I was for that in a real simple way the other day. I got a call from a friend. I got 2 calls last weekend. One on a Friday night and the other one on a Saturday night. And the one on Friday night was one of my great friends from Idaho Falls, ones that we've shared all of our Christmases really since we lived in Idaho Falls. We just been with them most of those times. They replaced the Christmases at Sandy's when we were in Boise, and so they were dear friends to us. And they moved to that town the same time we did. Well, the first call was to tell us that his mother and father had been in a head-on collision, and a 16-year-old boy had come across 4 lanes of traffic, not sure what happened, and he had head-on collisioned into his parents that were coming to a wedding. And after the wedding in Salt Lake, and after the wedding, they were coming up to my friend's Bob's house in Idaho Falls. And the head-on collision took his mother's life. She was driving, and it put the boy that was driving in the hospital, and put the dad in the hospital. They got life flight at the Grand Junction Hospital. And I guess it's been on the news and was quite a horrific thing. It stopped traffic for 4 hours and kind of a big accident, a big deal. Well, he was calling me to say, I know you guys lost your dad recently. What's that like? Do you have any advice? So we talked a little bit about that for a little while. And we kind of went our ways, and hung up and went to bed that night. And then the next night I got another call from him. And he was talking about, he was really happy. And I was trying to figure out why he was so happy and what had happened to him in less than 24 hours when he was having this experience. I said, Bob, you sound in very good spirits. What's going on? And he said, I am so grateful for this church. I'm so grateful for the plan of salvation. And I thought he was just going to go with this theme of, I know my mom's okay, and, I'll get her, see her again, and, bear some testimony or tell about how some great experience he had with that. But I was surprised when he said, I'm really grateful for forgiveness. And he goes, and I'm thankful for the plan of salvation. And he goes, and I'm really thankful for the priesthood. And he said, I want to tell you why. And he goes, because you're one of my best friends. Probably my best friend. And he goes, and I just want to tell you about it. So he proceeded to tell me that how this was set up is his mother passed away, and his father was in one ICU room, and his 16-year-old was in this other ICU room in this hospital in Colorado, and they shared this family waiting room with this family, with the boy the family members of the boy who had killed his mother and had put his father in the hospital. And said we were just kind of sad about what had happened, and we were just kind of dealing with what had kind of happened. And he goes, and it just dawned on me, these people are really hurting, and this 16-year-old boy really needs my help. So he went into the next room, and he did a little, you'd have been proud of him, Tyler, he kind of did a little missionary moment, and he just kind of said, hey, this is, I'm a member of this church. I don't know if you know me, but I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And he spent about 40 seconds to him just telling him, you know, what we believe in as members of this great church. He said, and we believe in a priesthood power. And he goes, and I think your family could maybe benefit from a priesthood blessing that will come to pass based on your faith. So he explained that to him, and he explained to him what they would do, because it was completely foreign to him. And so he just kind of said, do you think you'd like one of those? And she said, yeah, my son would like that. He's got a broken leg, he's busted up, and we don't know if he's going to be all right. We think he will be, but he's really busted up. And they said, would you? Yeah, please. So he blessed him. And he blessed him with two things. One, that he would recover, that he would recover pretty quickly. And two, he blessed him that he wouldn't feel bad about taking another person's life. And that he wouldn't have any repercussions from that experience. And so he pronounced this blessing, and the next day he was calling me now to tell me about this experience and to tell the report that what had happened is the boy's leg, who was busted, was completely healed. I mean, it just was not broken anymore. And those kind of stories happen, you know, in the church, and we just kind of go, ooh, you know, and all, and wow, isn't that kind of cool? And it doesn't always work out that way. In this particular case, it happened that way. And but they came to him to say, that was pretty impressive what you've done for us, but we were wondering if you would come and give us another prayer, because if your power can do that, then we're really hopeful that we can be forgiven of what we've done to you and your family. And they shared, if you will, a moment. And it was a neat moment. And I just, this Thanksgiving season, I'm just really thankful that he shared that with me, and that I had that experience with him, and that he took the advantage of that to say, I'm going to forgive somebody. And over the phone, from Colorado to Washington, I'm still figuring out where that is. It's a long ways away. From whatever that distance is over the phone, I felt the power of the priesthood, and I felt the power of forgiveness, especially as he bore his testimony and just said to me, that's probably what it's all about. That's probably what our Savior is able to do for each and every one of us. And I was just thinking about that a lot when Tyler was sharing his thoughts. And we're all in this together. We all got to forgive each other. We all got to help each other. Do what we can to bring each other back to be able to live again with each other someday. And I'm just grateful that I had this opportunity to be here this day and to share my experience and share my testimony. Again, I'm trying to get to the pancake breakfast in Christmas. I'm really excited about that. I'm trying to get there. I don't know when we'll be through Dodge again. Hopefully it'll be then. But if it's a little while away from now, I'd at least like each of you to know that I love you. And I'm thankful for my testimony in the church, and that you need to know that I know that this church is true. And I'm really confident in that. There are things that sometimes I have doubts about it. I'm not as confident as I'd like to be in, but that's one you can rest assured that I'm very, very confident about. Heavenly Father loves us, and He knows us, and this is His church.